Here's a wild one for you. 50 people arrested in the Dirksen Senate building chanting, "No food in Gaza, no food for the Senate," and a bunch of other goofy things. Are they all going to jail? Are they going to be prosecuted? And what's the Senate going to do about it? A couple days ago, we saw something in the Senate that I don't remember ever seeing, and I've been following politics for decades. 50 people, 50 were arrested inside the Senate building as they were chanting, "Senate can't eat until Gaza eats," as if everyone in Gaza is starving to death and it's the fault of Israel. And they were demanding an immediate ceasefire, and they literally occupied the Senate on the way to the cafeteria. They were screaming and chanting, "Children are starving in Gaza. People are dying in Gaza." Ironically, there was a report today out of Jordan that said there's more food in Gaza that's been brought in on aid trucks than the entire country of Jordan. And yet, that's not a good talking point. The talking point is millions are starving to death because Israel is waging a genocidal Nazi-like campaign. The PR campaign is working. 50 people went to jail. I'm curious as to what their penalties are going to be, especially when you contrast it to what happened to the people on January 6th. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, no, we saw that video of these pro-Hamas protesters. It was in the Dirksen building of the Senate office building. Good to see that 50 of them were arrested. I don't know if that's all of them or just some of them. But here's the thing that you're pointing out, Barry, and that is that enough food has gone into Gaza, supplied by international charitable groups, supplied by Israel itself, hundreds and hundreds of truckloads of food and other humanitarian supplies, literally to feed the entire population of Gaza for a year. That's how much has gone in. Now, here's the problem. The problem is that, number one, whatever is left of Hamas often commandeer those trucks and take the supplies on the trucks for themselves. And then some of that they put back out onto the black market in Gaza, jacking up prices that, the poor people of Gaza can hardly afford. But the second problem is that with the breakdown now, the disintegration really of the authority of Hamas, which was ironclad before, but now is coming apart in Gaza, there is chaos. And you can't blame the Gazan people. They storm the trucks when they come in to try to get supplies for themselves and their families. And again, you can't blame them, but it's complete chaos and disorder when those supplies come in. And so some people get some and some don't. But all of that can be laid at the doorstep, the responsibility of Hamas.
Clearly.